What's up? My name is Charles. I'm a chef and I make YouTube videos now. My channel is called Heartline Heaven. Just yesterday it reached over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Tonight we're gonna celebrate and make a cocktail. The cocktail that we are going to make tonight is a signature cocktail from my parents' restaurant, which was called Heartline. This cocktail I invented, and it is called the Heartline Bling. When it comes to making cocktails, one of the first things you want to do is ice your glass. While this is chilling, we can work on our cocktail. I have this martini shaker. I couldn't find my usual martini shaker, so I just bought this at Walmart. We're going to fill this with ice as well. Ice to cocktails is a lot like fire is to cooking. You don't want a cold steak, and you definitely don't want a warm martini. As a bonus, I even chilled my alcohols. My glass is chilled, my alcohols are chilled, my martini shaker is chilled, everything is chilled. I'm chill. Let's make this cocktail. We are going to begin our cocktail today by making a garnish with this lemon. Beautiful lemon. And also this Y-shaped peeler. We're going to make a lemon twist. There's a lot of ways to make lemon twist. This is my favorite. I use this Y-shaped peeler and I go all the way around. And I make a big twist. Okay, now I have this beautiful lemon twist. There's a little bit of what we call pith underneath. That's this white part. If you'd like to, you can kind of work to remove some of that, but this one does not have that much, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to clean up the edges right now. I also cut these the same direction. Now we have this big, beautiful twist. We're going to put a large slit down the center, and this will help us to place it on our glass when we're finished. One of the most classic formulas for any cocktail is 2 parts strong, 1 part sour, and half a part sweet. This is a really good way to sort of make your own drinks as well using this formula. Okay, so now that we have our formula down, let's make our drink. I have this jigger. This side is 2 ounces. This side is 1 ounce. So, with my martini shaker, we are just going to measure out that formula I mentioned. So, 2 parts strong. In this case, 2 ounces strong. For our sour, we will use lemon. Whenever we juice citrus, it can really help to roll the citrus. This will make it easier to squeeze, and you will get a lot more juice out of it. So we need 1 part sour, and usually that's about half of a lemon. If you get some seeds in there, don't worry about it, because the martini shaker has a strainer, and that will be fine. 1 part sour in. And now for our sweets. I'm using St. Germain Elderflower Liqueur. I love St. Germain. It has a floral flavor, and it's definitely not too floral. I'm not sponsored by them, but that would be awesome. So, Saint Germain. This jigger does not have half an ounce measurement, so we're just gonna eyeball it out. And it's okay to go a little bit more than half an ounce. And always remember that the top part is so much wider that you need to fill more than you think to get half an ounce. Now, it's time to shake our cocktail. There's no mystery to shaking this. You just want to make sure the lid is on tight, and you want to shake usually for about 20 to 30 seconds. This will be okay for a second while we add a rim to our glass. Now, since we are going to add a rim to this glass, we want to sort of dry it out a little bit because we don't want too much of that to end up in our mixture. Our mixture is very simple. Kosher salt. I love kosher salt because it has big crystals. That's a little too much. We're using equal parts, and we don't need very much for one drink. Sugar. And fresh cracked black pepper. So now that we have our mixture prepared and our glass is kind of dried off, we're just going to kiss the glass with this lemon that we squeezed earlier. Don't need too much. We don't need any more juice. I like to kind of build up a little wall and then just, oh, see, I got some water in it. Build up a little wall and you just kind of your glass. We're only going to rim half of this. And for the final optional step, we're going to use 1 edible flower. This is a viola flower. I love edible flowers. My mom taught me about flowers, and we always used to grow them at our restaurant. So this step always reminds me of my mother.
Good, I don't feel so frustrated. I'm thinking about all these things we talked about, how less complicated we made it. I meditated on the things I really wanted and waited. We gravitated together like it was always fated. Cause yeah, I'm old and tired, but you know I stole the fire. And I'm gonna come back from my grave like I have retired. Even when my credit card's expired and my bank is low. I mean my bank is empty and there ain't no crypto. Girl, I'll always let you know just where these flowers grow. Live in the sun, give 'em to that one girl that could get that.